What's up, guys? I'm getting ready to introduce you to a handheld system that I'm sure you've most likely never heard of. I want you guys to meet the Game Wizard. A Game Wizard is a handheld system that played a series of LCD interchangeable cartridges. It was introduced in 1994, a few years after the Super Nintendo had come out. Many different incarnations were made based on different themes. The different themes consisted of Ace Ventura Pet Detective, All-Star Sports, Barbie, Bible Stories, Fairy Tale Fun, Goosebumps, The Mask, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Star Wars, Universal Monsters, and VR Troopers. The Barbie model was said to be slightly different, plus it has more games for it than most of the other models. Some of the Game Wizards are said to have 2 buttons instead of 1. It's not known if any of the 2-button ones were released in the US or not. But some people have taken apart their Game Wizards and found a place for a button inside of it. There's a UK version called the Gamestand Game Player. It may or may not be compatible with the other Game Wizard models, it's unknown, but there are 3 known games for it: Invader, Minefield, and Football. The Gamestand Game Player is also one of the Game Wizard models to sport 2 action buttons. As you can see right here, it has a B action and an A action. As far as size comparisons go, it's about the same as a original Game Boy model. It's a very little bit smaller than it, but it's a little bit wider. It's a little bit taller than a Game Boy Color model, and it's also wider than a Game Boy Color model. As far as cartridges go and size comparison, the cartridges are both wider and taller than a Game Boy game, as you can see right here. But that's to be expected because they have to match into the screen of the Game Wizard in order to project the LCD images.
As far as graphics go, it's on par with other LCD games you may have played, like the ones made by Tiger Electronics and all those. I'm going to try to get a little closer, but it'll probably be a little more blurry, as you can see. So yeah, it's pretty much on par with any other LCD game you may have ever played. Another thing that you can do, you can play other Game Wizard games on different Game Wizards. They're all compatible with each other. So if I were to put Jeb's Rescue, which is from the VR Troopers Game Wizard, into the Power Rangers Game Wizard, it would be compatible and everything. I will do that real quick to show you. In the meantime, you can check out the Ninja Turtles LCD game that you see right there. Surprised they never made the Ninja Turtles LCD game into a Game Wizard thing. It's okay though, at least it did get some LCD games. As you can see right here, I switched the game over to Jeb's Rescue and it plays just fine. So yeah, all the Game Wizard games are compatible with each other, which is a really nice thing.
Each Game Wizard comes with its own carrying pouch, as you can see to the left of the Game Wizard in this picture. The back part of the pouch is where you can store the Game Wizard itself, and the front pouch is where you'll store the various games. I believe that the front pouch can hold up to 2 games for you. You'd be lucky to find this system at a garage sale because it's a fairly rare system. You'd have better luck checking online shopping sites for it. I've seen them go anywhere from $10 to $50. If you're into LCD games, then this is a pretty good system for you, or if you're just a collector, this is another good system because it's so rare. It's powered off of 2 AA batteries. The batteries last quite a while. If you go a long time without playing your Game Wizard and you start up a game, the LCD images might be a little light, a little blurry. You might not be able to see them very well and the sound might be messed up. Don't be alarmed if this is the case. Just play it for a little while until it gets used to itself again, until it warms up, and then it'll be just fine. It'll play like it did the last time you played it. So just give it a little bit of time if you haven't played it for a little while. Overall, I'd rate this a pretty good handheld system for collectors and for people who like LCD games. It's a good way to cut time if you're into games where you try to beat your own high scores and whatnot. So, that's that for the Game Wizard. I hope you all enjoyed what you've seen, and you might try looking for one for yourself if you're a collector. Well, thank you for watching.